Wing. Calling all millennials. If you were born between like 1987 and like 1997, this is the show for you. If you were born between like 1999 and like 2015, 16, you probably weren't there for this, but this is the time for you to catch up and get with it. If you was born between like 1800 and like 1979, then you was old as hell and you want to pay attention to us anyways. So let's just remember these good times because I know you were there for it. This is Life According to DNA. This is
Daniel.
And I'm Adarius. 2000 is the year and we are here.
Well, last night was weird.
Weirdest thing I've seen in America thus far.
That was a little weird, yeah. We had we were ready. It's election night in America. Every 4 years, you get the champagne.
Yeah.
Watch the results pour in on the news. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna live? Bush, Gore. Which white man? Yeah, exactly.
White man? Who's gonna get it?
Who's gonna get it?
I was going for Gore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was down my man Clinton, free Bill. And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm still with Gore. You know what I'm saying? He gonna keep Clinton policies. I'm with my man G.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure.
You didn't quite agree, but okay.
You know, so I went with what I didn't really care that much this time.
Respect.
You know, I didn't. I'm not paying all that much.
George W. He's got a legacy.
Whatever. Who cares? You know, whatever. You know, like.
No.
Whatever.
Apparently, America felt the same way. America felt the same way yesterday.
We all are. Yeah, we were just feeling it.
So
who's
the president?
We don't have a president yet. It was weird because last night it was like, oh, it looks like Bush is gonna win.
For sure, it looks like it. And then like
Gore. Well, and then Gore called him to concede. And then late, it started to look like, oh, maybe not.
Actually, Gore might have a little bit more steam.
Yeah, and so he unconceded.
He said, whoa, all right, now, JK, just kidding. They should use that.
Yeah, they should. That's actually kind of.
You know what I'm saying? Because just kidding is long, but you used to just say JK.
But it means just kidding.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. JK, that's what he said.
JK.
Like JFK as well.
Oh.
Just
it's a good print.
Kidding.
Oh, JFK.
So that's what he called it. Okay. So he said, hey, thanks. Hey, so I'll be Gore, you be Bush.
Okay.
Hey, man. Heard you're the new president. Congrats.
Thanks. Well, thanks.
No problem. All right, talk to you later.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey.
JFK. I actually heard that I got some more ballots out here. So no, you're not the president. I'm gonna stay in the race. So I'll talk to you later.
Well, that's okay. Well, hey, go, Al. Al. Okay. No, Al. I think.
And so now So do they co-president?
I think what we do is we gotta recount some votes.
Recount votes?
Yeah.
No one has time to recount millions and millions. You know how many people voted? No one has time to recount that. What they should do is a fight to the death, right?
A death fight?
Mm-hmm. Put them in a cage, right? With just all kind of random tools and props, like a screwdriver or like a wooden board, like a WrestleMania match.
And
right?
one of these very esteemed, distinguished men running for president will be dead, and the other one will be a murderer, and then the president.
Yeah, I like my president to have a little chutzpah behind him, you know.
I mean, me too, but not that. I think no. It sounds like a great movie, but I don't want that. I hope we just count the votes again.
Well, but what's more arduous? Counting millions and millions of votes again? Because what do you that's the part that doesn't get me. What are you recounting?
The votes.
They voted already. What the fuck? What happened to the first count?
Well, because sometimes, things. If the margin is close enough, you can ask for a recount.
What do you mean close enough?
So like if it's, let's say less than 1,000 votes in between. So it's like, 3,230,000 to 3,229,000. Then you can say like, hey, I don't believe that. You messed up. Something might have got messed up. Maybe you missed some. Maybe how the papers stick together. You're like that. Maybe the two of them together. There's got to
wait. So they've been doing this for 40 presidencies.
Yeah.
Up until now.
Yeah.
All the counts were counts. 1,000 was 1,000 more than another number is still 1,000 more. What are you talking about?
I don't.
If I have $0 and you have $1,000, you have $1,000 more than me. You won. You won the $1,000 race. If we were racing to $1,000.
Yeah, I agree.
So what?
But what if you were
America?
But what if you only gave me the $1,000? I only had $1,000 in $1 bills, and because when you count money and you're like boom, 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 and you're like, I don't think you have 1,000. I think you have 999 or maybe less.
Recounting.
And so then I got to prove to you.
Okay, hold on. With what your point is, I still don't have no 1,000 at all. I'm still broke as hell, and I'm just making you recount your money because I'm mad, and that don't make no sense.
Yeah, well, in this instance, it doesn't. But in the presidential race, they both have votes. Not one doesn't have 0. If one had 0, it would be easy. Then we wouldn't need to recount. But right now, it's like we both have 1,000, or maybe you have 900 and I have 1,000, and you're like, I don't know if you actually have 1,000. And maybe I have more than 900 because maybe I don't trust the people that are counting them. It's like that.
So in real life, you're telling me that I cannot have $1,000 and you can. And that's what it is. But in political world, you can have 1,000 more votes than me and I can challenge it, and now no one's the president. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, but someone will be the president. We just have to recount.
So who's the president today?
Well, the current president is still Bill Clinton.
But that was supposed to switch yesterday with the votes.
No, it switches in January.
It technically switches, but it's gonna switch to who? We don't know who's gonna switch to who.
Well, we don't know yet. We have to wait.
So now I gotta go re-vote?
No, we don't have to re-vote. You already voted.
Count the votes that they already counted.
They're just going to recount the votes that were already voted. Yeah.
In order to determine a different outcome?
Who the winner is. What? What are you sniffing?
Is that salmon I smell?
Oh, no, not again.
Is that halibut?
It's not. It's not fishy.
Is that swordfish that I smell? Because it's fishy, Wargo. It's fishy.
Every time.
It doesn't make sense. This is your country, Wargo. Y'all run this. And you know the rules always get to change whenever y'all want to change the rules. That don't make sense. Is it a Bush or is it a Gore? Is it a Gore? Is it a Bush? Is it a Bush? Is it a Gore? And all of a sudden you want to recount things that have been counted already. Octopus. Scallop. It's fishy.
Why do you always do this?
Because let's say there is a recount. Right?
Okay, yeah, let's say. Which there will be.
Would you say that with this recount, there's a potential for something odd to happen?
Well, I mean, there's potential for that always.
Always.
I think the
in
likelihood.
America,
No,
right?
Always everywhere. No, I don't think there's any conspiracy here, Adarius. It's a simple numbers game.
Okay.
Everything is not a conspiracy.
It's not.
It's not. Everything's not a.
Right. It's just every day that a presidential election is just all of a sudden not decided.
You should be happy.
Because no, I'm happy because I know that they're gonna recount it and say that Gore won by 5 million votes. He's gonna knock out the little 1,000 votes because we showed up for Gore. He's Clinton Part 2. That's why we love him. And He's talking about something.
What?
The climate change. He's on something. You're not listening. But the sun's getting hotter. And Al Gore, he's got a plan for the sun to get less hot. And as George Bush, I don't know what he do. He kind of funny though, but I don't know.
Whatever. Regardless, we don't need to get into politics. I think you should just be, as an American, you should be happy that they're doing everything they can to determine the right winner.
The right
winner that the American people chose, not the conspiracy winner. Oh my God.
The right
Every time.
winner. What they call a left wing and a right wing.
Oh.
Right? They got the show West Wing. Great show. You ever seen West Wing?
No.
Ooh-wee. Now that's a show. You gotta check it out.
All right, I will.
But one thing you can bet your bottom dollar on is that Life According to DNA will be doing an update to figure out what this recount is.
We'll figure it out, yes.
And we'll keep you abreast because this is the best show on the internet. It is Life According to DNA. This is
Daniel.
And I'm Adarius. We will see you after the recount.
Okay. There's no conspiracy. No. No.
The sun's getting hotter.
Shh.
Stay woke.
Just-
Climate. The climate's gonna change.
I can't do this.
Al's telling you, you're not listening.
No, I'm very, you're
Because
not.
it's an inconvenient truth.
What are you even saying?
I'm JFKing.
Should we get a snack?
Please. Wing.